First of all, Todd, how you doing, Freddie? Everything good with you?
Great.
Good. Listen, I want to talk to you about a little bit of MMA. You had Carlos Condit inside wild card for a few days. Can you talk about that experience?
Great guy, great work ethic. It was good to have him in my gym. I have quite a few MMA guys come across our way, but it's always fun to have them there.
What are your thoughts on GSP and the whole title situation at the welterweight division?
Well, you know, he's just the ACL. He's just getting over that, and you know, they want him to move up in weight and fight Anderson, of course, but I think that's too much weight for him. But he, you know, his boxing's getting better, and we plan to start getting back to work next week. But yeah, I don't think he can do groundwork yet because the knee it's going to take time to heal.
We talked about Carlos Condit a little bit. Was that the way you would have had him fight Nick Diaz?
No. You know, I had a game plan picked out for George when he was scheduled to fight Diaz. I watched a lot of tape on Diaz. I wouldn't fight Diaz that way, no.
What would be your game plan for a guy like Nick now that he's retired and kind of out of the picture?
Well, I don't know if he's going to retire. You know how that goes.
So you think he's going to come back?
He's excited for the sport. He's good for the sport. And yeah, I think well, he's good. You know, he's got some good hands. But he fights in straight line pretty much. With him, I think he uses the angles with him a lot, and not sitting in a straight line with him.
So the plan was to stand on the feet with Nick, with George?
Yes.
I was surprised to hear that, because Paulie was raving about how Nick's boxing was one of the only MMA fighters that could really transfer over to the boxing world. Would you agree with that?
No.
No?
His boxing's okay, but his feet are a little awkward, and he has good hands, and he's very accurate and stuff like this. But if you move back in a straight line, he'll follow you in a straight line. But if you angle on him, there's nothing that you can really do about that. So, but I mean, he has decent hands, but he's off balance when he throws it. And I did talk to one of the boxers up there, and the world champion Andre Ward, and Andre told me that he does give him good work though when they do spar. So maybe he's a little better than I think, but what I see in the MMA at least is that his feet are not really underneath him and not balanced, so he's not a big puncher, but he's a very accurate puncher. And I never said he was a bad puncher, but I don't think he's a great puncher.
Condit and GSP, who wins that fight and why?
GSP, because he's the hardest worker out there, I feel.
Freddie, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it.
Enter code HUB749 for a domain name discount and enter the codes below for other great discounts from GoDaddy.com.